Hello, this is Bosko's Toy Box, back with more thrift store toy finds, and today I went to Savers, and I think this might have been my best Savers visit. If you've never been to a Savers, you should really, and if you actually do have a Savers in your city or state, you should really go to a Savers because they have the best bag toys. They know how to bag their toys, and they price them very decently and very reasonable. First off, I'm going to show two figures that came together in a bag that are actually for wmpyr, or actually for his brother. And this first one, I'm going to actually have to point the camera up just a little bit here. So this first one it's a turtle that it winds up, but I guess it might be broke. I don't know, because I've never seen this kind of a toy before. See, and I'll show you. And then you wind it up so much and it just makes this annoying click sound. But still, it's a pretty cool figure just to have as, you know, for part of a collection. So wmpyr, if your brother wants this, I'll be happy to put this in your trade box. And then the other one that came with it is a shredder, and he talks. And the funny thing is, I don't know how he talks, or like where the trigger is, because he's got, let's see if I can show this to you here. His foot is just a tiny bit loose, where you might be able to see that spring there, but when you move his leg, there you go. I think he says something else.
Destroy them. Silence. You're mine.
Okay, so what was that? Like 5 phrases that he says. He still has all of his blades on the side of his hands here and on his shoulders, and a pretty good condition too. So, wmpyr, if your brother also wants this, I'll be happy to put it in your box. It's got to be cleaned up a little bit, because that's the other thing too, is that I'm just actually taking these directly from the bag, so I haven't had time to clean them up for the camera yet. So, again, just let me know if you want that wmpyr. Up next, these two were in the bag together, and I thought these were just so awesome. They are Knight's horses, because you got the their insignias on the side of the horses here. I'll show you that first one there. There you go. Oh, there you go. Okay, and with this horse, both of those reins, or where the feet go, they're both intact. And then with this one, only one is broken off here. The camera's going to be a little, there we go. Okay, so it's broken off there, but then the other one is intact. But I just love this insignia on the horse, and I love the color too. It's got this kind of a greenish color. It's more like a dull green. But very cool horses, and both of them do stand up in a on 2 legs here like that. But very cool. I don't know. I might have to keep these for right now. God, I don't know. For right now, let me just keep them, and I might put them up for trade later. But very cool horses. Okay, up next I got a bunch of Matchbox and Hot Wheels. Dismania, I know you collect Hot Wheels. Some die-cast I know, but let me know if you want this. It's a it's from 2001, but it is, where did I just see that? It said what kind of Corvette it was. 1967 Corvette. That's been kind of pimped up a little bit there, and it's on these shocks here, and it works fine. Nothing's been snapped off or anything. And then, actually, I'm gonna have to lower that camera again. There we go, much better. Okay, so as you can see, the shock excuse me, shock absorbers, they do work, and it rolls fine. So Diz, if you're interested in that, let me know. Okay. Okay, so now I got Hot Wheels that are not up for trade, because I do collect these. Up first is this is from the Maisto, which I've shown before, like with the Captain America car and the X-Men Storm car. But that's a really cool car, and I know Dismany is going to like that color too, the orange. Let me show you the graphic on the side there. Okay, very cool. 56, got like not really black like flames, but just black kind of wiggly stripes or whatever those are. But very cool. Up next, I have now I don't know where this car's. All it says is 1990 pickup, and it says used under license, and it doesn't even say China or Hong Kong or whatever. But it's this pickup truck. It's actually kind of cool, and it's got that little design on the hood. So that's kind of cool. Up next, I have another Maisto car. It's a Mustang Mach 3. And let me show you the right way first. There we go. Very cool car there. Next I have from the movie Turbo. I've got the number 13 snail car here. I'll show you his face here. Very cool. And it actually rolls really nice because it's supposed to go to a race set. But it rolls very nice. Very cool. Next is it's a Hot Wheels. It's a Formula Street. I cannot see a date on this, but I will show you that kind of a greenish color that's on the inside for the cockpit, and there's actually a racer inside, if you can see. Let's see, I'll show you the top there. So that's actually kind of cool. Next I have a 2000 Hot Wheels. It's a Honda Civic S1. And there you go, camera. Kind of worn on the sides because you can see that the graphic on the side is wearing off there. I'll show you the front, and you can kind of see what it looked like. Okay, come on, camera. There you go. It's having trouble focusing. Okay, but you get the idea. It's focusing is acting weird right now. Next is another Maisto, and this is a City Services Street Sweeper, which I really like this car. And you can see the brush on the side, and then there's another brush on the side. But very cool. I just like that, and I'll show you what's on the top inside. Sometimes they do a molding on the inside. There you go. But very cool. I like that. Okay, next is a Chrysler Pronto Hot Wheel car. No date, I can see. As you can see, it's a little worn on the top there. There's the front, the sides again, and then the back I'll show you. There you go. Next, this is from McDonald's, and from 2012. I'll show you this car here. Kind of like that. It's got the black and it's like a yellowish green, but you know, let's see if we can do something here. That way you get a little bit better focus there. There you go. Okay, so And then those are the if you can see the tires on it are pretty cool too. There you go. Okay. Alright, let's see. Next is a Hot Wheels. It's called a Dual Fueler. No date again. But it's got the big tires on the back, number 5 on the side, and then the smaller wheels. And then it's got this kind of the hollow center. But a very cool car. I like that. I'll just show you the top view here. There you go. Okay. Next, I've got, it's a Hot Wheels from, oh, the molding on it is kind of making everything blurry here. Looks like maybe 1998. It's a Hot Wheels. It's a Bacon Betty car, which I'm going to see if I can show you the graphic on the side. Wow. Camera, you just do not want to focus today, do you? Let's do this again, maybe. There you go. So you can kind of see it. God, even that's kind of terrible. There you go. Okay, that's better. So you can see it says Bacon Betty number 5 on the side, and it's got a woman on there. But a very cool car. And I'll show you the top. I like that car. It's a very cool car. Okay, up next, this is from Maisto also, and it's a construction thing with a trailer hitch. And Matchbox, Hot Wheels, I've just never seen a lot of cars utilize a trailer hitch, that when they do have cars that they make have the trailer hitches, they don't have enough like trailers, or you know, so you can tow around like something like this. And I just think that's kind of cool. So that's cool. I just like that. Up next, I have a Hot Wheels 2005, and I'm actually kind of surprised that this is for McDonald's, right? Like, yeah, because I just said McDonald's. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised this is a McDonald's one, because this is actually a pretty heavy car. I mean, I know, I'm just surprised. That's a heavy duty car to be for McDonald's. Very cool looking car too. Good color on it. And then I don't think I have another McDonald's car. No. Okay. This is now on the last video I showed you one that I had got that was a Hot Wheels from 2003, the Governor, which was this red car here. Well, I got another Governor that's in black and kind of like a very light red. There you go. And it says Governor on the side. Same type of car, as you can see. There you go. Okay. Next is another Maisto car. It's a Chevy Caprice police car. There you go. Sheriff car. There you go. I'll just kind of show you the top view there, so you can see it says Tonka. Very cool. And it says, little graphic on the side there, emergency, K9 on the back. Very cool. And so we're going in the police line here. Here is a SWAT car from Maisto again. It's called a search truck, but it's a SWAT car, which is very cool. I love that car. Very cool car. Okay. Next is a Hot Wheels from 1999. It is a Jonathan Express Toys and Collectible car. I'll show you that graphic on the side. There you go. Very cool. And then the hood opens up so you can see the engine. And you can even see kind of a little bit on the interior too. There you go. That's a cool car. I'll show you the back. Very cool. I like that car. This is the oldest Hot Wheel I got in the collection. It's from 1979. It's a tack construction forklift. Now the only thing with this car is that it's missing its oh come on, focus already. It's missing its canopy that's supposed to go over the car, or over the top here, and then it's missing the forklift blades. But it's still kind of cool to have, even though it doesn't resemble a forklift anymore. Okay, so there's that. Next is another Maisto Pepsi truck. Very cool. Love that car. Just love these delivery type of cars, especially ones that have like a real product on it, and like nothing that's made up. Next is it's called a Quambi Hot Wheels, and this is the front here, because it looks like a semi rig almost. You know, I'll show you the front. It's got that interesting front. There you go. Okay, well, camera, you're not working with me today. Now this next, I like this next one. It's a little hard to read, but I'm just going to show it to you. It's a Matchbox car. It's a futuristic Matchbox car. A Rescue 4. And it looks like it would go on snow or something like that, but it's a space vehicle. I'll show you those blades at the bottom. And it does roll. Rolls very nice. Very nice looking car. Or vehicle. Next is, actually I did have another McDonald's car, but it's McDonald's did Matchbox too from 2002, and it's another heavy vehicle. I'm actually quite impressed. This is an ambulance car. It says Washington Apple County Rescue, or I'm sorry, Apple Country, if I learn how to read there. Apple Country Rescue, and then it says Washington. I'll show you the back. Show you like a top view there. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Very surprised that's McDonald's. And then next is another Maisto. It's called a Crash Tender. And then it says Command Center, Tonka on the side. I think that says LAX. And then it's got, try to show you the front there. There you go. And the same thing on the side. Very cool. And then the last one I have here is a Matchbox. It is a 2001, it's just called Trash Truck. And that's very cool because it comes with the lifter still intact, which I'm very impressed on that one. And then you can see it says Action Brothers with the elephant there, and it actually dumps. So that's really cool, and I'll show you the inside of there. If there's any kind of molding. But very cool, I like that. Those service trucks, very cool. I'm glad they make, stuff like this instead of just like cars, race cars. So, okay. Now, I also got like I separated all the cars from like Matchbox and Hot Wheels. These were just random cars that just said made in China. So I got those. I mean, just really, they don't have to go into like, or I don't have to go into detail. Excuse me. So I just got a bunch of random cars. So, okay, so the very last thing I got, and I know I was actually impressed that I found these, and I haven't counted how many there are, but I got for $2.99 a huge bag of army ants, which I was very surprised that I found these. So I'll go through some of them. Now some of them have the weapons in their hand or like on their back. And these are not up for trade. I'm sorry. I do want to keep these. This was such a cool find. But they're orange and blue on their main bodies. And then of course like they'll be purple and like green on other parts of their body. So that's very cool that I found these. Let me show you like ones with weapons on, like there's some missiles on their back or rockets on their back. Okay. And then I had another one here. There we go. Who's got the machine gun. There we go. So this was very cool. Gosh, I don't know. This was just so cool. I just was very amazed that they had these on the toy rack. I actually, there was a huge, not a huge case, but there was a case of, I think they were, what are those small little bean characters, like Mighty Beans or whatever. There's like a little case of them for $2.99, and then I saw these, and it was an either or. It was like a Sophie's Choice type of decision. Do I get these or do I get the Mighty Beans? And I just decided to get these. These were, you know, a lost, not a lost collectible, but it was just something that just didn't take off. And they're hard. Sometimes they're hard to find. And I want to focus on. There we go. Because this guy's got the gun in his hand. Yeah. There we go. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, it gives you an idea of these guys. There we go. That's much better. Okay, and you can see that he's missing his gun. The ones with the holes in their hand are missing their weapons. And I've looked on eBay already, and some of them are, they do have their weapons on eBay. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll try to get some of these figures that are complete. But that's very cool. So you get the idea. A huge bag of army ants for $2.99, which is a very cool thing. And that is it. So I actually do have a few more toys, but it's going to have to be for another video. So until next time, this is Bosko signing off.